kind of the whole point of the book is like, there's no demons out there. Everybody is just doing the best they can. Aren't we all lucky to be part of each other's lives and to be part of this world? And like, I'm not here to grind an axe against old band members or current band members or stuff that people I thought did wrong to me. Like, the whole point of the book is like, aren't we lucky to get to do what we've done and see what we've seen and do what we've done? I barely remember the next 24 hours from the moment that I got the call. I was walking into my therapist for the first time. I was in a dark place. We were coming out of COVID. The world was weird. Like, everything was polarized and people were fighting. And there was like, you know, it just felt, the world felt like it'd been knocked off kilter, and I felt really off kilter. And so I went to go talk to a therapist for the first time. And as I'm walking in, my phone rings, and I'm like, oh, hang on, this is from a healthcare. And so I answer it, and it's my oncologist who had just done all the tests. You have cancer. It's going to be chemotherapy. You know, cancel the next 6 months of your life. We're gonna beat this, but yeah, you have cancer, and I need you to come in. And so it was like, what happens? What's my course of treatment? What does that mean? Like, you know, I came home and I called my doctor, and I'm sitting here at this desk talking to my doctor on the phone. And the only question I could think of is it going to hurt? And they said, yeah, it's going to hurt. I'm kind of the cancer guy amongst my group of friends now. So when somebody that I know or someone that they know finds out that they have cancer, I'm the guy that they turn to and say, hey, my friend just found out that they have cancer. Like, will you get on the phone with them? Will you talk to them? Or like, what advice will you give? And really, it's take care of yourself. Like, allow yourself to sleep. Don't feel like you have to go and still conquer all the world and do all this stuff and be normal and be strong. And, you know, be strong for yourself, be strong for your family, but be kind to yourself and give yourself space. Like, I wish that I would have just slept more, been on the couch more, allowed myself to just heal and go through it. But I was always like trying to be, okay, I still got to do my stuff and I still got to whatever. And there was stuff that I wanted to do and still did. Like, I needed to walk. And sometimes just getting outside to walk was all I could do during the day. Like, if I could walk for 15 minutes on flat ground, that was it. Because I could barely breathe because my red blood count was so low that like I couldn't carry oxygen. So I would walk up the stairs from my studio here and be completely out of breath. Oh, I feel incredibly lucky to be alive. I feel like of all the cancers to get, I got one that's curable. The biggest blessing, not the biggest blessing, but one of the biggest blessings for me was I didn't have to make decisions of how I was going to be treated. With my kind of cancer, with my specific, you know, whatever genetic markers, there's only one thing I can do. I never had to make a choice. Do you want to do radiation and then surgery? Do you want to do surgery and see what happens and then maybe do radiation? Do you want to do like this kind of chemotherapy? Like, there was only one thing. So that my course was set. I don't have to get scanned anymore, but I do think about my health a lot, and I eat right. I'm very conscious of what I'm eating. I try not to drink too much. I work out 5 days a week. I really try and, for me, like the ongoing thing with my cancer is that I'm tired a lot and that I still have brain fog. So when I get tired, I go to bed. Like, sometimes, like if the day calls for it, I'll climb into bed at 7 o'clock at night and allow myself to do that because I need it. And then when I get brain fog, I just have to be kind to myself and be like, okay, it's going to go away. But I do get like days where I'm like, can't remember people's names, or I can't remember certain words, or just feel a little bit off. The day before I started chemotherapy, just randomly, Tom texted me. We were cordial at that point. We weren't friends by any means at all. We were cordial enough that we would text each other like, Merry Christmas, hope you and the family are great. Really surface level, that was it. The day before I started chemotherapy, Tom texted me a photo of him standing in front of a bunch of women in lingerie. It was for a music video that he was filming for Angels and Airwaves. And he said, hey, just so you know, I'm still creating art over here with Angels and Airwaves. And I replied, haha, that's great. By the way, I need to tell you I have cancer. I start chemotherapy tomorrow. And immediately my phone rang, and it was Tom. And it was the first time that I'd really spoken to him in years. But we didn't even talk about that. He's like, how are you? How are you feeling? What's going on? First of all, you're going to get through this. I'm going to help you get through this no matter what. We're going to, and he said, I remember in that first phone call, he said, this is a lesson the universe is trying to teach you figure out what it is. Figure out what that lesson is. And so that was probably the best advice that somebody gave me while I was sick, was what is this in the universal sense? Like, what is God trying to tell me right now? Slow down, be kinder to yourself. Just slow down your brain, be here, enjoy it. Literally, be here now is like great advice that I think about all the time. Be here now. Don't worry about tomorrow. Don't worry about yesterday. You get today, enjoy it.